Hello and welcome to February 4th for English 111 Online, Shaw University. I'm your Professor Jason Morgan. Hope you are having a good semester thus far. So last week you submitted your first full draft of writing paper 1, which is the narration paper, and you will have received feedback from me. And so what are we going to do for this week? Well, there are some videos we get to watch. Since we're going to be revising this paper, we need to learn about revision. So there's a lecture on revision. And we need to review first, second, and third person and how to find and fix second person, because that's something we shouldn't be using in writing. And again, in this class, we're using MLA formatting. So there's a video of importance of watching, and all these videos are down here. Lecture on revision, first, second, third. None of these are very long, the importance of MLA formatting, so you need to watch all these videos. Again, none of them are super long, just a few minutes each. There is reading in Odigia on revision and point of view to be found inside our textbook. Again, our textbook is found at the top of the page by clicking here. All right, let's go back to February 4th. All right, so what do you have to do this week? Well, you have 3 things to do. There's 2 quizzes, one on revision and one on point of view. And again, you will get the answers by watching the revision lecture and point of view, and also reading the information in Odigia. And that's how you can do those quizzes. And again, to take a quiz, simply click on the quiz. Again, you can take the quiz up to 2 times. Both of them, highest score counts. It's not listed there on the point of view, but it is true. Last but not least is the final draft. So after you have put in your first draft, I will have looked at it over the weekend and given you feedback. Then you get to revise it and submit it as the final draft. Now, a couple of things that you need to be aware of. This is going to go through, this is a different kind of a format, and I'll show you how you're going to submit it. It goes through a plagiarism checker. So if you have copied and pasted or plagiarized any of your paper, it'll show me. And again, you will get a 0 on the assignment if you have plagiarized any part of your essay. So I'll show you how this is done. Also, you should get help revising your paper. How? I'm an online student. Well, some of the online students are on campus and some of them are not on campus. But again, if you go to the top of the page, okay, free tutoring help, okay? Shaw's Writing Center can help you with your papers even if you're online. You give them a call, you set up an appointment, and you should do this with every paper. So you should take your paper which you submitted, you should look at the feedback that I gave you, and then you should contact the Writing Center and say, hey, look, this is the feedback I got from the professor. Can you help me with this? They will help you with this. You revise your paper, and then you're going to submit it. So to submit this paper, you click here. This is through a program called Turnitin. All right, and then once you scroll down here, you can hit Submit Paper, and then you give it a name, Final Paper 1, and then you upload the file. Okay, you can either click here and find it on your computer, or you can drag and drop it and hit Add Submission. Okay, and that's how you upload it to your assignment. Now, please note, after you get done being graded, so once you submitted this and I've graded it, you'll see your grade right here. Now, if it says 0, that means that you got a 0. If it's just blank, it means I haven't graded yet. But once you've got done graded, there'll be a little icon here. In the past, there's been a little blue pencil. You need to click on that blue pencil to find the feedback. So note, if you're going to go back to the main Moodle page, I wrote this up here. Okay, there's a few things you need to be aware of. Oops, where are we? There we go. Note, feedback for this assignment will be found through the Turnitin assignment itself. You will need to click on where you submitted the assignment and then click on the icon next to the grade earned, which I just showed you. Please contact your professor if you're unclear how to access that. Okay. Also, a few things you need to be aware of. You will earn a 0 on this assignment if you do on the following. If you upload the wrong file. Okay, this is a trick that students have learned. Now, some students do it accidentally, but I found that a lot of students do this on purpose. They will upload the wrong paper, sometimes from the wrong class. Sometimes they will upload their first draft saying, oops, I thought that was my final draft. I was confused by the title. And they do this to buy more time because they actually had not done the final draft. Now, you also get a 0 if there are not significant changes. You need to do revision. Well, how am I going to know? There's a program. I take your first draft, I take your final draft, I run it through the program, and it shows me exactly what you've changed. Yeah. Or if you've plagiarized. So make sure you submit the correct file, and how you can do that is make sure you name your files properly. Okay, make sure that you've made significant changes between the first and the final draft, and the rough draft and the final draft, and make sure you haven't plagiarized. As long as you've just written it, and this is a story about you, for heaven's sake, so you shouldn't have to copy and paste this. All right, so there you go. And again, please note where you find the feedback once this is all graded. So all of that is due by Friday, February 8th by 11:55 p.m. As a reminder, no late work is accepted. All right, so again, contact the Writing Center, look at my feedback, revise the paper, and then let's have a great week.